Look, when Jay signed his contract, the big one was with Beyoncé MHM. When he signed that contract, the marriage contract, he got trophies. Now those trophies, those trophies came rolling in, buddy. He started getting Grammys left and right, man. If you look at this, he had one. Exactly, he had one. He didn't show up, he had like 20. Now he had like 18 since he been down. Look, he had one, bro. Hard knock, you're not wrong. At the same time, he got some he start drinking Thinks the cop. Wait a minute, so you're saying his success is derived from the marriage? Absolutely. You've been treated differently. The accolades, because he's no longer viewed as what, like a street or gangster rapper. Now he's viewed as a businessman, entrepreneur, family man, and the biggest ones because of the position. Beyonce's. Oh wow, you were connected to the biggest. Jay got it for the music. You didn't see. No, I'm sorry, you deserve those. I'm sorry. He was like this, like black excellence. They're sitting there like, yeah bro, like, I hate you, man, unaware of anything going on here. This is the one time I'm going to be with you, this year. Come on, bro, that's crazy. He just looking at his watch during the whole Rock Nation play is at 3:30. It's almost time to get out of here. What the is that? Yo, I feel like I'm normal again. Get me out of here. Oh wow, so that's the deal. Yeah, that's the deal. The other ones didn't count as much as that one did. Oh yo, before I forget this, we talked about Jay proximity to Diddy. You don't think he knew anything? He's seemingly around Diddy a lot. Relax, that was a real suburb question, I know, right? And the proximity, that's the SAT hit proximity. Do you think he knew all of the that was going on? Yeah, that was like, hey, I don't want to incriminate myself, I know, but the way you said, no matter how you answer that, you snitching. Yeah, exactly, that was a nice question. You asked the question like, hey, I grew up with white people. If there's one thing I know is how to get a black guy in trouble. Yo, just give him the Happy Meal before you ask him to snitch, bro. He said, Dan, he wasn't even drinking. Speaking of, how the hell you pronounce lecha? Okay, it's the King's Path. Oh, man, cause I know Branson, that's the one I pronounce. That's the Branson lifestyle. You don't be outside Biff. You're not worried that if you throw little Al, and you don't throw out allegations, but like you kind of poke fun at them, you ask questions, you're not worried that it comes back your way like people dig up your. It all began when 50 Cent spoke honestly on Big Boy TV. The hip-hop world was already shaken by serious claims against JayZ, but 50 Cent's words made things even more intense. Sitting calmly, 50 Cent talked about the issue directly. His voice sounded both worried and honest, like he usually talks. He wasn't being rude, but what he said was strong enough to make people feel the tension. She forget what the happened. What the is going on here, bro? Yes, I took the picture. I gave me the drug to perform so she can remember and possibly love me for that. Did it work? What the this is, yo bro, look, I'm doing pretty good, you know what I mean, like, but I'm just saying this is the opposite of normal that we're talking about, bro. Yeah, why? Well, I don't know why it's so hard for people to feel like we have something, or you would have reserved energy because you feel like you was doing it too. This is people that are going separation between their hardships or their other things that they got going on. That would be issues, and what a celebrity's issues would be. Wait, what does that think all celebrities are doing the same thing? Yeah, right. And when you see, if I wasn't saying anything, guess what? You could safely say that a person on the outskirts that is not involved in hip-hop culture could think that everybody in hip-hop culture is with that so by you, oh, you're good, bro, you're good protecting hip-hop. If you don't speak out and make them the weirdos, then they going to think every single person is like that involved in hip-hop. Coach makes you think, did Jay do it? Shut up, we live in New York, bro. Oh, we live here, no preach. I'm just saying, I'm shout out Mufasa. We all going to go and support all. You are crazy. That was the craziest thing. I literally Rag Nation, I got to send her. You don't feel like that on a date, bro? It came out the day before. The next day I was eating Raisin Bran. Okay, I'm eating Raisin Bran. I got my daughter in my arm. I'm scrolling right, I see that, and I see somebody screenshot your is Jay and the whole family at the fair, and then the comment is 50 said, Jay said, they said I had a 13-year-old. Let's go watch Mufasa. Everybody get dressed, we're going to see Mufasa right now. I just think it was a good look, like angling yourself as a family man, but they had to go to the premiere that was planned already. I'm and I realized that later. I'm just saying, I haven't seen him. Sky crazy, I haven't seen him in a long time. That's all I said, and I hadn't seen him in a long time. And then I heard this and I looked and I saw Mufasa. I said, whoa, that's all that happened, bro. You think this is my phone? This is my fault. This is happening at real time. I'm going, yo. He said, yo, you just got to say everyone gets these jokes, bro. That's what you guys say. Yeah, rappers listen, comedians are new rappers, bro. That's true. Why do people come to my page? That's true. You know what they're saying? Well, you don't think you're going to have your next. Yeah, that's what they said to me, buddy. Well, your next, buddy, your __. Yeah, you're laughing at this, then you're not worried at all. I know why, cause you don't got nothing. I don't have it. There's no girls going to come out. Why you skeptical? Because I think there are 50 Cent said I hope things are okay for him inside his home. He said it with a small smile that made you think he might mean something more, but the biggest surprise was when he talked about Blue Ivy, JayZ's 12-year-old daughter. He said it must be hard for her, especially because her friends probably hear the rumors and ask questions. Tonight, JayZ fighting back against a rape accusation, his attorney filing a letter to the judge to dismiss the rape lawsuit against his client, citing an NBC News exclusive that found inconsistencies with the accuser's story. You should always advocate for yourself. It comes after our interview with a 38-year-old mother from Alabama who accuses Sean Diddy Combs and Sean JayZ Carter of raping her when she was 13 years old. She asked us not to reveal her identity. What made you want to come forward? Because I think that I've been quiet long enough. She says she went to the MTV Video Music Awards in 2000. The woman says she spoke to Combs's limo driver who offered her a ride to an after party. She says at the party she spoke to musician Benji Madden and his brother. I'm talking to Benji Madden about his tattoo. That's the Last Supper. In a statement to NBC News, a representative for the Maddens confirmed that they did not attend the 2000 VMAs and that they were on tour in the Midwest at that time. At the after party, she says she had a drink that made her feel woozy. Then she says Combs and Carter both raped her. She says she ran to a gas station where she called her father, who picked her up. We rode home in silence. She didn't ask me what happened. In an interview with NBC News, her father said he could not verify. I feel like I would remember that, and I don't, he said. When we asked the woman about the contradictions in a phone interview on Friday, she said she stands by her statements. I have made some mistakes, she said, in remembering what happened 24 years ago. Honestly, what is the clearest is what happened to me. In a statement to NBC News, Sean Carter said this incident didn't happen. True justice is coming. We fight from victory, not for victory. A representative for Combs called the suit a shameless money grab. Is any part of you scared coming out against such powerful people? I'm scared of what could happen, but I'm more afraid of letting it eat me alive. Think about it for a moment. Imagine being a kid in middle school and suddenly your dad's name is everywhere in the news for something so serious. Blue Ivy didn't ask for this, but now her childhood is affected by these rumors. Whether you support JayZ or not, it's hard not to feel sorry for her. The apartment, I go, oh shoot. Like, then I think about it, go, that had to be there. So when I was saying that he was missing, he just wasn't actively being out there cause they was dealing with that. Wait, do you think there's truth to the Jay thing? There's no way like that. But you know what's like if you say I have this thing where I'm conflicted when it takes you 20 years to remember something happened to you. Okay, I don't know. I go, also 10 years, 20 years later that comes back and it's like all the problems are coming from the ministers touching little boys. What you mean? The laws are the way they are because of the cause, because of the priest touching little boys. Oh, why looking at me, bro? I just go to church, bro. To do with this, I'm an alibi. That's why the Lord's allowing me to turn away from you. A Catholic dead. No, what's the body of Christ? It's not religious. You can't do that. Yo, he's like, yo, drink my blood. Yo, so it is crazy when after 20 years they come out that __ is foul. But with Puffy, you were the only one saying anything for decades. Yeah, cause we had our own little thing, but you were the everybody else was scared. But everybody else was scared. So you think maybe this is a similar thing? Everybody else is scared. I don't know what it is. I'm just asking. I think that they're scared, but if they scared, then JayZ a little bit. Yeah, like you've been saying, people are going to come for him, little bit. No, he would do funny funky stuff like the Super Bowl. Like it was not okay for me to be at the Super Bowl. Oh, he tried to cut that. Yeah, he didn't want me to. Well, they worked to make like there was an issue with me in the NFL that doesn't exist, so he did the corporate way of trying to keep you down. Oh, it's not me, it's them. And then when M says he's not going to do it if I'm not dead, let's go. Yeah, you know what's your and Jay's issue? It's just competitive stuff. This is what I'm saying. When it gets past actual art, like actual music, and you're trying to block something that's in business, then it feels weird. It feels like we should be having beef. Okay, so that's the behind the scenes thing that we don't see. It's one thing when there's like people talking about each other in music, but there's behind the scenes business deals that a guy is getting involved with on the side, and it's not like you're going to go public and be like, they tried to stop my vitamin water. Yeah, or this deal, and you go, he said that to you. Like they'll speak to your temperament, like say 50s is a little crazy. He'll say anything you see what saying anything did to Kanye's basically trying to scare people out of you. Interesting. And then M shut it down and he was like, yo, I'm not, if he's not coming, I'm not coming. And then it changes the whole thing cause he really is the biggest one, like you know they can say what they want but we go to the stats, numbers don't lie, numbers in the box and all that, underscore. There's a you know him obviously speaks with you with high praise, but 50 Cent explained his relationship with JayZ. He said it's just competition, not hate or beef. They're both big stars trying to be better than each other, but is that really the whole truth? Fans know that in hip-hop the line between friendly competition and real rivalry is often unclear. Does that mean a lot? I'm like, it does. Like, you know, still look, he never left that part of the creativity. Like, he would go back when you don't see him, he's back, he's in his regiment of the studio. And this is why I like it kind of. They can't, you can be as good as them but you can't really beat them at that because you have to put all your energy there and you're just not going to do. Once these guys get famous they leave the and they go, and the thing that makes them feel good is yo, you heard what I did last night, and it gives them that again. So if that's really what's driving you, it's really tough to be better than. And some of them may have a gift, it may be a God-given talent that they can rap the way we speak, but they don't work as hard as them. It's like Kobe Bryant was outperforming people because he would work harder conditioning himself to do it. And other than him, I don't think nobody's who's the most talented rapper you've seen, period. Just talent, natural born. Just, well, maybe Craig G, like when an artist can freestyle like without thinking about anything and it just all falls in line and sing. Sometime they can end up rapping so it's so easy for them that they don't know exactly what to rap about. You see what I'm saying? It's good. And even Eminem, cause I remember those freestyles where they would just give him a word and just go, and go to can go, but you're right, sometimes you miss like the connectivity with the music. Like there's songs, there's comedy where it might not even be like the most perfect joke, but it makes you feel the thing is wrong, and that's better to you that it connects, like, you know. Oh, and look, a lot of times if there's no truth to it, it's not funny. It has to have some sort of connection, it's grounded in truth, but it's almost a war perspective being offered by the comedian, the timing, the way it comes in, and I look at it, I'm like, yo, that's good, it's great. Like, you know, when you see things like the white party would be there and then they have a little baby like in a sandwich, like they're hugging him from the front and the back and stuff, and I'm like, yo, get off of him. That's one of my favorite new artist. Get off him. I don't want him going with the hugging pictures at the white party though. What is that? I don't know, bro. Every picture is a little, why everyone's so happy to be there. Let's get to the main point. The lawsuit on December 8th, 2024, JayZ's name was added to a lawsuit that first focus on Diddy. The accusations are very serious and disturbing. The person suing, who is called Jane Doe, says that after the MTV Video Music Awards in 2000 she was tricked into a scary situation. I have with me right now, he needs no introduction, ladies and gentlemen, Curtis, music. Mike, it's been a minute, man. Welcome to Las Vegas. Yeah, I'm happy to be here too. You in here shining, looking like you got robot money. If it wasn't, if I didn't have to experience that, the dopest thing for me, bro, was hanging out with you, you telling me what you about to do next, and then everything you said you was going to do all happen. I'ma have a son, bam, I'ma do this movie, this judge company, bam, I'm going to do this, bam. Everything we talked about in the room, it was like, I'm like, okay. It gave me such a like, I'm like, alright, this is how you gotta get at. That's exactly what my experience with what's her name was like. Viva oh Vivica, she thought I was just saying the stuff like I was over sellers, right? Yeah, I had to move away from that because it felt weird, right? Like it's like publicist and stuff was telling the stuff to do. I was like, no, this is crazy, cause she been on before. We was at the U Soul Train Awards and she was walking the red carpet and I'm down there doing the red carpet and she walked by and I was like, 50, I got your ex right? Oh god, she every single thing he was about to do. And just according to the lawsuit, she was trying to get into the event or the after party but didn't have a ticket. A limo driver who worked for Diddy told her she was exactly what Diddy wanted. After that, things got very bad. The lawsuit says she was taken to the after party, asked to sign a secret agreement and given a drink that made her feel dizzy. What happened next is so shocking it's hard to even talk about. Thank you for watching. Follow up for more.